Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the new season of The 100. This is season 7, episode 1. The final season, actually, titled From the Ashes. So, before I hop in, I do want to preface this a little bit and talk a little bit about what happened in the last episode, the season 6 finale. And by a little bit, I mean like very briefly. Because if Octavia is truly dead, this is going to be a very long season to get through because I would have like nothing to really kind of anchor myself to anybody because I don't really like anybody as much as I like Octavia, to be honest. So if she's truly dead, this is going to be a rough reaction series, to be perfectly honest. But the only way I'm kind of like on the fence about if she's truly dead or not, because what's her name? Diosa's daughter, she came through the thing. She said something to Octavia, stuck her with a knife, and what was implied was that they have some sort of plan. Something like some guy has Diosa, and Octavia claims she was only in the anomaly for a little bit of time, but Gabriel is like insistent that she was in there for like a lot longer. So whatever she stepped through, she spent a lot of time there to the point where there's like a whole other story that we're not seeing, which I'm assuming we're going to see here. So I'm assuming that this is a plan of some sort that they came up with in order to help Diosa some way, somehow. But then Octavia just kind of like disappeared. She kind of like died, quote unquote, in Bellamy's arms and then kind of like vanished in like a plume of smoke that just kind of just wafted away. So I really don't know what to expect. That's the only thing that really kind of gave me like that got any sort of reaction out of me, to be honest. I mean, there are some really good moments with Clark and her mom. Those are some tough moments right there. Those are some really good character moments. So now we've kind of lost most of our adult cast, which is interesting, considering this is the final season and I don't really know what else to really expect. I mean, are we staying on planet Alpha? Are we going to Beta? Are we going to all these other planets that Russell was naming off? But let's just find out. Have a good time and hop in. But before I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to skip the YouTube highlights and hop on over to Patreon, there you're going to find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, if you want to skip the YouTube highlights, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. Alright guys, here we go, Season 7 premiere. Yeah, whoever this Hope character is, I hate her already, so we'll see. What?
Bellamy! Bellamy!
Is it an invisible monster? What the hell? What is this?
Whoa, easy.
Where am I?
You okay? Bellamy? She's awake.
Who are you?
I was about to ask you this.
Maybe you should restrain her?
The name Diosa chose for her unborn child.
Yeah, what do you think? Put two and two together.
You're hurt. Let me take a look.
Maybe you guys should have... I don't know. What is going on?
We're not alone! Back inside! Watch the girl!
She's already gone. Come on, we can still catch her.
What is this? It's like invisible...
Welcome to the party.
Where's Bellamy?
It took him towards the anomaly.
No. Time's not behaving. We have to get you in first. Echo, you can't shoot what you can't see.
Stop talking. I'm opening up a path. Follow me!
What the hell?
Russell built it for Simone, so she'd have a place that reminded her of the farm she grew up on before the bombs. Picasso comes with it.
We can keep her? Thank you, Clark.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
I worry about Maddie. Yeah.
Relax for once,
For
okay?
now, we keep it quiet. She finally gets to be a kid. Come on.
I mean, what could the
Both
problem be
favors
this
for all of
season?
us. She seems okay. We don't know how having the flame removed will affect her. I would just feel better if I knew where that code ended up. That's all.
It's in the mainframe somewhere. The mothership, I'm guessing. They're gonna try to escape. Jade Hater's gonna crash the ship or something. I don't know.
Now let's eat so we can get back to work.
This feels weird. Russell just built this
The motor
house.
functions seem normal.
Maddie, come on. Let's eat.
Maybe Daniel and Kaylee Prime should live in the palace.
Daniel and Kaylee Prime saved your ass, Miller. But if
Why are
you
we
feel
arguing?
Speak for yourself. That palace is...
No one lives in the palace. Being seen as conquerors will only make keeping the peace harder.
To Abby.
To Abby.
What about Kane? Octavia?
I didn't know what Russell was gonna do. Clark, you have to believe me. I didn't.
I believe you.
Okay, then that's enough.
Dwelling on the
Move on.
past is not going to get this compound running.
Exactly.
And it won't get out.
So Jackson needs to grow a pair and move on. Stop being a little whiny bitch. Rest assured, everybody who thought I would hate Bellamy or Jordan forever, I now hate Jackson. Don't worry. Jesus. Why? What is that? Huh? Trust Bellamy. Okay.
Until we're sure all the guns are rounded up, one crew will be armed.
An army of cannibal peacekeepers, huh? What could go wrong?
All right, stop staring. It's time to go to work. Too many.
I don't know.
Good thing Allie's not around.
There you are. Thank God.
The reactor again?
No, this is more explosive than that.
Huh?
I'd love for you to say that again.
I'm sure we can find you someplace else.
Don't mind my wife. She's more bark than bite.
What seems to be the problem?
There's no problem. Me and my friends here, we're just looking for a place to lay our heads.
Can't do it here. This unholy shrine is now controlled by the children of Gabriel.
Like hell it is.
You think killing our god will get your parents to love you again?
Children of Gabriel, stand down now.
Here comes the part where the convicts take the blame. Wrong. But when we woke you to clear the ground for our compound, you agreed to stay intense.
That goes for the children of Gabriel, too.
But if we're gonna do the work, then we're gonna hold you to the meaning of the words, our compound.
My God.
Why are you here?
Your people want to make sure you're being treated well.
Why do they trust you? Never mind. I don't care. Tell them I'm being treated better than I deserve. Now, get out!
Okay. Well, guys, he says he's being treated better than he deserves and told me to get out, yelled, and I'm back to being a crazy person. You're gonna let him free? Oh.
I think you should have this.
Simone.
You were adjusted. So now you believe in the divinity of the primes? Is that it?
No.
Then tell me, what did you see? You got a glimpse
Of what?
of the truth greater than us all.
Yes. No. I don't know.
You broke it.
Unless you're prepared to do the same to me. We're done here.
Bellamy! Call her if you can hear me!
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Seen what? It was practically like the Predator. The jungle came alive and took him. Oh shit.
No, stop!
What the hell?
Who are you? Where's Octavia? And why are they taking Bellamy to the anomaly?
Where Bellamy's gone? This was in my arm.
Trust Bellamy.
That's the thing on Octavia. Yep, here we go. That's the thing on Octavia. It's all connected.
What's the anomaly?
You tell us.
Plot amnesia?
You said Octavia's name right before you stabbed her. You remembered then. And you remember now.
Why the memory loss? None of this makes any sense, but
Yeah, it really doesn't.
You need to get to Bellamy.
Sure.
How fast can you run?
Let's find out.
Where are we running to? We're just following her? He's like, oh shit, no one said we had to run.
Act like you hardly know me.
What the hell are you talking about?
This place is a powder keg.
The answer's
Daniel.
Yes? What's up? Raven calling my name? It's a dream come true.
This can't be good.
Let's go. Children of Gabriel, let's move. Free Russell Prime! How dare you put him in a cage? A cage is better than he deserves.
Who said that?
I'm moving you to the palace where we can protect him.
And the children of Gabriel?
They'll be unhappy. It's either this or we execute him now and be done with it.
That's the pride! That's the pride!
We need to do this now.
We're moving you someplace safe.
Why are you protecting the man who killed your mother?
Excellent question.
If I could kill you for what you did, I wouldn't hesitate.
Get him out of here.
And take him out front?
That's the pride! We won't let you kill him! Have we learned nothing? Huh?
Can't trust one crew. After all, we are one.
We are one.
Yes.
Yeah. We all change our minds.
You are so hot right
Oh. Hey, it'd be like Game of Thrones. Targaryen love.
Lengths some people will go to live in a castle. They're gonna get murdered in their sleep better there than at the farmhouse with us.
Okay. For now. At least until they kill you.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry we're late.
Who knew putting a broken society back together would be hard work?
Clark. Maddie, Indra's right. We have a lot of work to do.
Stop it. I know what it's like to lose a mom. And I can help.
Hey. I'm still here.
Her real mom.
Not you, Clark. She died in my arms. I know what that's like.
I'm fine, Maddie. Really.
I'm going to bed.
Mother of the Year.
You handled that well. We all have to find our own new path.
You should see this. She's drawing memories that are not her own.
Shade Hedda?
I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm glad she has you in her life.
I mean, Guy needs to do something. It's like, I'll be Maddie's babysitter.
New world, same problems.
What the hell?
That was a bad shot, even from far away.
Echo? Echo, what are you doing?
She's being badass.
Testing a theory.
It's not trying
What?
to kill us.
We're not playing by the same rules. The particulate matter moves in response to motion.
To set the trap, we have to open up a lead. Follow me.
Once a killer, always a killer.
Rowan?
Rowan?
Echo, it's not real.
Without Bellamy, we fall.
Shut up.
Quiet.
Why didn't she take the antitoxin? Can you not give it to her right now?
Ellie's in my shot.
Answer the question, Ash.
I have someone to follow. Who are you?
Can anyone else shoot? No? Hope, what are you doing?
You have to stay quiet. Do you understand?
Does this mean Octavia's alive? It better be.
Call me in a deal. We'll come back for you.
Echo, they're right there. Take the shot. Now. Pull the trigger now.
Can anyone else shoot?
To know what we're dealing with.
Gabriel.
Hold on.
Just a man.
Bellamy Blark captured. Kill on side Hope. I was trying to read all their helmet shit. That was kind of cool.
The anomaly. It's quieter. They're shutting it down.
What does that mean?
It means they can control it.
What if it means they're taking Bellamy through and they don't want us to follow?
I have no idea what's happening.
No. Slow down. Echo. We're even seconds apart. We could be separated by months. Okay?
Separated by months? I would be like holding like the linked arms. I don't know about holding hands, because his hands can easily let go. Link arms, I don't know. This is so fucking weird.
I heard an explosion. Miller, report.
They blew up a container on the lower level to pull our attention away from the palace.
No one else should die because of what they believe.
What other reason is there to die?
I couldn't agree more.
What the hell is he doing here?
He's unarmed.
The children of Gabriel have demands. You want peace? We want Russell Prime.
The people that live here should decide Russell's fate, not us.
This is our home, too.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But we're not letting you have Russell.
Russell Prime is ours.
Hmm.
Tomorrow's second moon to decide.
Kill him.
The man does deserve to die, Clark.
Maybe. But the kind of society I want my child to grow up in doesn't take an eye for an eye.
Oh.
Fine. We'll clear out the fanatics.
No. No more violence.
So how do we do it?
We don't. Russell does.
Do we need Jordan?
Faithful, blocked away.
She just wants to see Russell. You can trust her.
I don't know. Now, why wouldn't Russell kill you right now?
I need you to order your people to leave the palace.
Tell me, Clark, how do you go on after you lose everything?
You take a breath. Then another. That's it. Now, will you give the order or not?
If I'd have killed Maddie when I had the chance, you'd understand. I have something for you. Simone left these here after she was resurrected. They were your mother's.
That's awfully nice of you.
Set me free.
I'm so sorry.
No fire alarm, no anything.
Russell Prime.
Where is this place? Who are you?
Komm now, Gonfela. I like you.
How does Shadeheader get there? How?
Please, do not leave me here. What would you want Maddie to do?
I like how Clark isn't coughing.
Sanctum is free!
I guess Clark can't look like a badass if she's like smoking inhalation.
We are the last of the human race! We've all made mistakes! Tomorrow, Russell Prime dies for his!
Alright, guys, so that was the 100 Season 7, Episode 1, titled From the Ashes. That was a solid start to the season, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I mean, it has to be like a running joke, right? Where Clark says one thing, but then she just like literally does the opposite like moments later. Like that's just a joke, right? Like the writers like literally say like that's what the audience expects. They expect Clark to make an X, Y, and Z speech about how they're better people and how they don't want to live in the past and, you know, continue making mistakes. And then minutes later, they just go against their word. And it's a joke, right? I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying it's kind of funny because the writers always do this. And I guess it's like, whatever, it's the final season at this point. I'm just going to forgive a lot of things just because I know this is the last season of the show. So I'm going to be forgiving of a lot of stuff. The only stuff I really don't care about is, well, I mean, I didn't care about the Russell stuff at first. But now that Shade Hada is somehow inside of him. Okay. I mean, when did that happen? When the last time we saw that, Shade Hada was like in the computer somewhere. So how did Shade Hada escape the computer and get inside Russell? Did I miss a scene somewhere? Did the chip that Jordan brought to him, did Russell do something with the chip? Was Shade Hada in the chip? In that particular chip? And what did Russell do with that chip? With the pieces of the chip? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Like, something happened there off screen, which is how he somehow was able to negotiate with Shade Hada. Well, not really negotiate at this point, because Russell's dead. It's just Shade Hada at this point, just pretending to be Russell. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't really care about the Hope stuff. I mean, I kind of do a little bit, just because she's Dios's daughter, and there's like some sort of plan that we haven't seen yet that's going to start to unfold as we like continue on with the season. But I don't know. It just feels like there's just a lot of questions being set up. You know what I mean? A lot of questions, and I guess, and I do get that the beginning of the season is supposed to like put forth these questions, and I'm guessing Octavia is somehow in the anomaly, because Gabriel was all like, "We got to go in together, otherwise we'll be separated by like months apart." It's an interesting concept, because then they go inside, and the thing just kind of like zaps up into space. I'm just like, it's interesting. It's a little goofy, but it's interesting, right? I don't even know what else happened in this episode, to be honest. The house thing is weird. They just happen to have a house. Like, what about the plumbing? What about, running water? Stuff like that. Electricity. Where'd all this come from? What else? What's going on here? Yeah, the Jordan stuff I don't care about. This is like, I mean, what else is going on? The Clark stuff is funny. Gaia like needs something to do, so I guess she's gonna babysit Maddie the entire season. It was cool seeing Roan again. When was the last time we saw him? It was like that fight, right? Season 4. So that was cool, a little cameo. Outside of that, yeah, there's a lot of there was some setup. I was surprised that Clark was even allowed to see Russell at the end there. She gave up the gun, but everyone was like, "Oh, just lets her in." And the fact that there was like no, I don't know, the fact that she could even just lock the door from the inside, which is weird if you think about it. So Russell wanted them to keep him chained. I feel like the writers wrote that in there because otherwise Russell could have just left and walked out the door, right? Because they needed a moment where Clark is a badass and locks the door behind her, because they wanted that moment. But then they're like, well, how do we have that moment in this episode if Russell's right there? He didn't want to be unchained. So I'm just like, okay, so the writers probably just, band-aid a couple of things together to make these scenes work. And apparently Russell's dying tomorrow, which I doubt is going to happen. But yeah, I don't really know what to say other than there's hope Octavia's still around, so I am interested in seeing where the story goes, I guess, moving forward. But outside of that, solid start. Do I have a prediction for the end of the series? I don't know. I feel like they're going to try to build a new society, and well, I'm already wrong about the Shade Hada stuff, so I don't know. So we'll just see. We'll just hop on board and see where the show takes us. So I think I'm just going to end it there. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you got to do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The 100, which will be Season 7, Episode 2 of the final season. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.